Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Happy New Year and happy 2022. I hope that you've all had a very lovely time over the break or the holiday season. And yeah, Happy New Year. And I also wanted to say thank you to all those people that sent me beautiful Christmas and holiday season and New Year messages. I appreciated all of it. I loved getting all of them. And I'm sorry if I didn't get back to all of you because where I went, there was limited phone reception. So I didn't manage to get back to all of you, but I certainly got all the messages and loved them and just want to thank you all now for that. So 2022, we've just come off the new moon in Capricorn. This reading is for January the 4th, 2022. I like saying that. It rolls up well off the tongue. It feels like it's already got a sense of balance to it. So we've come off straight into business in 2022 with the Capricorn new moon. What is it that you want to bring in? What is it that you are working on at this moment in time? And Mercury's gone into Aquarius, so it's kind of very forward thinking, starting to think of the future and how you can really ground something down into a reality. Venus is also retrograde at this moment in time, also in Capricorn. So she'll be taking you back through through a history of money and relationships. People from the past could be returning, or issues around money from the past could be returning. So it should be interesting to see what's going on with her. She'll be doing her business and very much. I feel like I just keep getting the words getting down to business at this moment in time. It needs to be a very pragmatic, methodical kind of approach to the year, I think. And we've got the Seven of Swords, so that's that Mercury in Aquarius coming in, starting to formulate plans. It's like, where do I want to stay? Where do I want to go? How can this all work? The Eight of Wands, so there's very much maybe a shift in direction that's coming in, or a new focus that you're kind of working. I feel like you're working a plan on. The Three of Wands, interesting. So you might be looking at a specific goal or a result that's coming through here. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. There is healing associated with this, healing and happiness. And we have the Chariot. So there is this determination and will that comes through with that to want to drive something to success. And speaking of which, we have the Emperor, the energy of driving that to success. And interestingly, again, right next to that Seven of Swords, it's very much a forward thinking because it's plans for the future at this moment in time. The Three of Wands, that is actually the young Emperor at this moment in time. So it's suggesting whatever you're focusing on, whatever it is that you're wanting to kind of put out there, or that you're wanting some kind of some sort of goal or result or initial success that you're looking for, it's very much early days. The end goal is the Emperor. At the moment where you're at is the Three of Wands, which is early. There is potential for this, but it needs a lot more work to put into it. And it's still formulating strategies and plans. It may be with the Emperor energy. I mean, this is a very strong energy of authority. So whether this is you or you're dealing with somebody else, there could be rules and restrictions or legalities or something that you're working with here. But either way, the Emperor drives something to success, to concrete reality. And we're seeing that in this Capricorn energy, the Capricorn new moon. There's no point where it's kind of like, I'm not going to bother working on an idea if it can't end up being something of a concrete reality. Now, that's not going to happen right now, but it's sort of like you're working on the idea of it. So, yes. And, it's like, the Ace of Cups can feel like this is a very lovely, refreshing energy. It feels new. There's new feelings and emotions around this. It could be bringing hope or excitement. It could be bringing love as well coming through with this Ace of Cups. It's like, yes, they're very driven. It's a very determined energy that's coming in with this, but it's like, let's not forget what's happening on the heart level. Let's not neglect that. Let's make sure this is connected to what could truly make you happy or bring something that could be deeply fulfilling along with this. So the Ace of Cups is kind of like that Jupiter in Pisces energy. Jupiter has moved into Pisces, and some of you that have very strong Jupiter in your charts, and maybe Sagittarius or rising or Pisces rising kind of thing, or the moons, you might be really feeling this, and this is a sense of renewed hope. I think everybody will be feeling it, and it's a sense of being open to new possibilities. And so I feel like that's what this Ace of Cups, it's just an idea, a conception. It feels, like I said, very early days, but it's like we're not wanting to forget that side, that emotional, intuitive side that comes through with this. So there's a lovely dose of that comes in on that higher realm. I'm feeling very nice higher energy, and so it could be bringing in something that could bring some healing for you on all sorts of different levels. So we have the Chariot and the Emperor, the two major arcanas here, putting their stamp of approval on this, saying, yep, this is something that could be a good idea, but you're still, like I said, working the plan. But this is good. This is good. This is a good idea. This is a good plan. You will know this is good from checking in with how it is feeling to you with your heart, with that Ace of Cups energy. This is where you will know that it's right for you. So if it's not feeling that, then you go back to the Seven of Swords, rework the plan, and be open to that, be flexible to that things might move and shift and change, because the plan, how it stands at this moment, is not exactly how it's going to end up. So it's wanting you to be open-minded kind of energy. Whilst it's focusing, there's a brainstorming energy to this as well. So yeah, the Chariot energy is conflicts ending in victory. It's a card of success. It's very much, bringing opposing energies together into one focus. The Eight of Wands is very focused. So the whole energy is very, very focused. But like I said, it's not forgetting those higher realms of the Ace of Cups, which is what I love with this. And so be open to what sort of ideas are coming with that Aquarius energy. It's very forward thinking. Like I said, it can be to do with technology. It can be to do with can be to do with mysticism as well, intuition. It can be all sorts of things, science, technology. It can be anything with this Aquarius energy coming in, but it's wanting you to think of your future, as we mentioned. So really, at this moment, the things that you're doing and ideas that you're working on are kind of creating a recipe for success. But like I said, it's not fully formed, and to be flexible with it at this moment in time. So it's actually a great way to start the year, because it feels like you're actually working on something. You're often racing with something. It feels like there's something tangible, even though it hasn't necessarily taken form yet. So that is it, and definitely recipe for success moving into this. So that is the start of the year with January the 4th. So good way to start, I would say, after navigating some of that new moon energy in Capricorn, where some ideas might have really landed, or it may have been just initial conception of idea that is formulating at this moment in time. Either way, you'll get a sense that you're working on something or about to start working on something. So, and yeah, I feel like this is going to feel good. This is going to feel like you're in control. It's going to feel like you really, it's got a sense of purpose to it, which feels good. So that's it. Welcome back. So glad to be back again with these readings, and look forward to the journey in 2022.